Well, it's a gorgeous evening outside for your Friday night, but we got big changes on the way this weekend. Storm chances and flooding a concern. I'll have those details in today's web weather. Well, here's a look at this evening. Next couple of hours, it's going to be feeling like the upper 90s. Really not as hot and brutal as it was yesterday, but it's still going to be feeling pretty warm here going into this evening. Mostly sunny skies. South wind's going to be 10 to 20 miles per hour. If you're heading out to Music on Main, it's going to be gorgeous. It's just going to be a bit hot, so you're going to want to take water, and you're definitely going to still want to take breaks in the shade. Here's a look at what it feels like right now across Texoma. Middle to upper 90s for most of us. Triple digits for some of us in southeastern Oklahoma, northeast Texas. 93 there in Sulphur, but for the most of us, it's feeling very, very toasty out there. This weekend, though, we got changes on the way. I mentioned we got flooding concerns, severe weather possible. We got a complex of storms moving through. Flood watches out from Garvin to Love County to Atoka, all the way over to Stevens and Jefferson from midnight tonight through 7 o'clock for your Sunday evening. Now, flooding is definitely it's at the top of some of the deadliest weather phenomenon and weather fatalities that we've seen. On average, it's not even, you would think it's tornadoes and hurricanes, but that's actually at the bottom of the list here. The 10-year average, heat is the top weather fatality, along with that flooding too as well. So this weekend, definitely take that seriously. I mean, in Oklahoma alone, more folks die of flooding than tornadoes. So just keep that in mind this weekend. Don't drive into flooded roadways, especially at night. That's when it gets really dangerous. And we're going to see thunderstorms continue into the overnight hours, Saturday into Sunday, and then again Sunday into Monday. So have that K10 weather app downloaded and just be cautious and be smart when you're driving. So here's a look at the future sky forecast here as we go through tomorrow morning. So it's going to be partly cloudy for some of us closer to the Red River to start the day. Really going to be tracking storm chances, I think, after 10, 11 o'clock for most of us. Going to be scattered. We're going to be tracking as this line of storms moves in. It's going to be a stationary front, so wherever that kind of sets up is where we're going to get the most rain storm chances tomorrow afternoon. So still a bit of a tricky forecast to see kind of where that's going to happen. But 1 o'clock, it looks like I-35 over to Pushmataha County gets in on a lot of thunderstorms, a lot of heavy rain showers. Could see 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-size hail. That's going to continue through the evening, overnight into Sunday. Also going to see 60% chance for your Sunday around the same kind of locations along I-35 near the Red River. You do not want to be stuck outside on the lakes, on Lake Texoma, any lakes across Texoma over the weekend. You do not want to be out there with these storms moving through. So you want to have that K10 weather app downloaded. Check the forecast before you hit the lake this weekend. Future rainfall totals 1 to 2 inches. Could see between 2 to 3 in some very localized locations. We got a level 1 risk for severe weather for your Saturday and your Sunday. 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-size hail going to be some of the lower concerns, but that could be a concern here going into the next couple of days with any of these storms. Biggest concern is going to be that flooding risk and that lightning threat as well, going to be pretty high here going into the next couple of days. Morning temperature is going to be in the middle 70s for us here going into tomorrow. High is going to be a bit cooler in the middle to upper 80s for some of us. 7-day forecast here going to be in the 80s this weekend, warming up and drying out next week into the middle 90s.